Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video you get to see me using this router base and how I use this router base to machine out slots in aluminium. So please watch. So here's my setup. I've used a piece of scrap piece of MDF from an old wardrobe as a fence. I've got my distance from the front face to the centre of the drill bit, which is there, and all I do is just clamp this on there and then move along, and it all stays. It doesn't even have to be square, the fence, as long as this distance from the front face of the fence to the point of the drill bit is the same. I can keep moving this along and everything is hunky-dory. So as you can see everyone, I've drilled all the holes in the aluminium in the long bit and on the short bits, and now all I'm going to do is use the router to cut out the slot, and I've got this set up down below. I'm using the new router base that I made in my last video. So if you want to see how this was made, you're more than welcome to check that video out. Just trying to... Cool. So there you go. It's a nice slot. The ends aren't finished yet. I'm going to do something else with those to finish them up. They're going to be the rough circular shape, as you can see there. But what a fantastic piece of kit to get the slots in. Just bring you up a bit. So there it is, guys. That's not quite finished slot, obviously. Just got the ends to round off inside, but hardly sharp edges. Maybe just a little file, and I have a little tool, a little deburring tool to get on the inside of that. I'll just get that out and just show you how that works. So if you've seen one of these, let me try and get it. There you go. It's got a blade up here. It swivels. So all you do is you put it. It's quite hard to. Got the sun coming in here, so everything's a bit shiny. I'm afraid. I'm trying to. Let's see if I can do it this way. Is that better? So you just drag it down, and it just removes the sharp edge. And you can. It's going to be a bit cack-handed for me. Can go on the inside. Don't know if yeah, you can see that. So you can get underneath and take off the rough edge underneath as well. So that's that. That's the deburring tool. I think that was about £4 something off of Amazon. That's the packet comes in. In the pack you get another 10 blades with it as well. I'll try and put the link in below so you can find that. So that's this done. I don't think you really want to see me go through all these slots and everything, so what I do is when I've finished the slots, I'll show it all to you together. That way you won't be bored. So I'll see you in a little while. Well, that's the all the slots finished now. As you can see in that one, some of it went quite well. Some of it not quite so well, unfortunately, but it hasn't really spoilt it in that it's ruined it. It can still be usable. As you can see there, obviously the corner part hasn't, the jig slipped basically, which made the router cutter go further over to the corner, and it's done it a couple of times on that one as well. Not on that bit, and on them as well. So yeah, so it's not 100% right, but it's not a scrappable job, I hope. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's just for weight loss. It isn't anything structural. You know, the rungs, you know, the weight, the strength is in these two columns and not these two parts, so it's fine. So that's it, guys. Timber. If it was wood, it'd be timber. If it's metal, it's falling. Anyway, so as you've just seen, I had a few little mistakes in routing out the slots in the aluminium. The reason being was I was trying to use this as a template, using one of the holes to make, I think it was this one, to make the end of the slot nice and round. Now I was using double-sided sticker tape on here, pushing it onto, basically pushing it onto the aluminium, thinking that was going to be quite good to hold it, because it was only just to go round and round. Unfortunately, there obviously wasn't enough contact with the double-sided tape, and unbeknown to me, when I was using it, this kept sort of twisting around with the force of me doing the motion on the jig. So once after I'd spotted it a couple of times, thinking, I realised I needed to change that situation, and what I came up with was a longer piece with the hole drilled in the middle there, so I could clamp this to the aluminium and then move it up and down as I needed to, and that worked a lot better. I'm just really annoyed that the first one made those mistakes, and at the time I couldn't work out how to correct it and change it. I just tried to persevere with the sticky tape and everything, but unfortunately it really didn't work. But this one, where I could clamp it on one end and the other end and then move it up and down, worked really well. So we learn every time we make something, especially when it goes wrong. Thanks for watching. Ta-da. As soon as I get any pictures or video of it on the aircraft or fully made up, I will post them on here and do a special video on here, okay? So take care and bye for now.